As a ferocious reader of pretty much all of my life, of all things dark and horrific, nothing gives me much more of a thrill than reading a book that I absolutely love, that's the best book ever, maybe finding a new favorite author, and then being able to share that to the world and help other people gravitate to this book and be able to experience the same thrill of finding a favorite book or author that I did. And that's one of the things that I absolutely love about reviewing books. It's why I got into reviewing them in the first place. And it's what eventually led me, after 25 years of being a book reviewer, of writing my book, A Reviewer's Guide to Writing Book Reviews and How to Get Paid for Them. Now, that last part, how to get paid for them, I got to admit, when I first wrote this, I thought this is going to come across like some sort of used car salesman pitch. It's going to sound like a get rich quick scheme. But anybody watching this, if you ever want to take it to the next level, if you are a reviewer as well, whether or not you review on your blog, on social media, Amazon, professionally in a magazine, or you're not quite there yet professionally, whether you want to get paid or not, if you have an opportunity to get paid, well, why not? Why wouldn't you? So there's a number of ways you can actually get paid for writing book reviews. One of the best things is just to simply keep honing your craft with a lot of the tips that I have in here that can help you get there. Until at some point, you can hit up an editor, whether it's Rue Morgue Magazine, Cemetery Dance, Memento Mori Inc. from Chris Layton Publisher, the same guys that put out this book, or any number of paid publications. But there's also a lot of personal ways that you can get paid for the books as well. For example, you can make videos about them, such as this one. And oddly enough, the one thing I'm going to share with you guys today is one of those things that I like to do, but I've actually found being one of the most lucrative ways of being able to make money from reviewing books. Oddly enough, it's not reviewing books, but actually having interviews with the authors of the books that I review, and then in turn selling those interviews to other publishers. The nice thing about social media today is it makes it so much easier than ever before to be able to have access to these fantastic authors and the publishers who are publishing them. If you're like me, chances are you've got at least a couple of publishers and authors within your social media feed. I did just make a video as well of how to get in touch with authors and publishers on how to get all of these wonderful, advanced review copies or ARCs, if you will. And the same thing applies for being able to get those interviews. So there's a pretty good chance that if an author is willing to hook you up with one of their books to review in any number of ways that you choose to review them, there's a pretty good possibility that if you ask them, hey, do you mind if I do an interview with you as well? Whether or not you do the interview through, a telephone call, which some of them prefer, or you do it through an email, or you have them on a podcast show, which I've done before, or maybe you do them on a podcast and then you transcribe that into a written form and then go ahead and sell that to, say, Cemetery Dance, as I've been doing over the last few years, to pay you for those interviews. It's a great way that you can add on to your revenue that you get. After all, you might as well get paid for your efforts. Writers should get paid always. Doesn't mean you need to get paid. If this is just something you absolutely love to do and you don't need to get paid for it, but by all means, keep doing it, because oftentimes the love is simply being able to read books ahead of their publication date that not everybody else has had a chance to read yet, or it's an opportunity to be able to get behind the scenes, pick the brains of these amazing authors, and build a relationship with that author. And once again, have that interview, being able to post up again, whether it's your blog, podcast, social media, what have you, or a website or magazine that you can get paid for. It's one other area that you can use writing book reviews to be able to broaden your scope of how you can support authors, how you maybe can get paid for them, and how you can turn your passion into something a bit more lucrative personally as well as financially. So if you found this little bit of a tip at all helpful, by all means, please hit that like button so the video will go in front of more readers like yourself and like me. And also do yourself a favor too. If you want to get even more of those tips in great detail, as well as lots more like it that you can put in your toolbox, my book, A Reviewer's Guide to Writing Book Reviews and How to Get Paid for Them, through Chris Layton Publishing. The digital format is now on sale for only 99 cents. I think anybody would agree that even one great tip is certainly worth $1. There's a lot more great tips in there as well. Hopefully you pick up the physical copy, but again, barrier to entry being what it is, we all have to make sure we spend our money responsibly. So go ahead and snag that book for just $1 online. Read it, enjoy it. Hopefully it helps you out. Tell me what you think. Did it help you out? that help you to help support your authors, that help you even get paid for writing book reviews, let me know in the comments below, where I'm also going to put a link directly to this book so you can learn how to write better book reviews, how to get paid for them, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy reading, happy reviewing.